Status quo uzuncarum ungularum delectatque contremescit me. Intro.
Hey Elmers, we're back. It's 13th Elm, your favorite horror podcast with the boys. It's Rob. It's
boys!
I'm a boy. It's Bill.
I'm boy Michael.
And we're here to share a very special spooky season with
Where
y'all.
are we?
We're at the Elmer Cafe, right? That's what our special name for
That's
Waffle
what we
House.
call Waffle House.
Dub
Shout out
abs.
to Waffle House.
We
Dub
are
abs.
not sponsored yet, and we are trying.
We're trying our damnedest. We are not drawing a crowd, and nobody seems to care. But as long as we keep ordering or keep asking them to fill up coffees, they're going to have to ask us what this is all about eventually.
Yeah, Darlene's been very sweet. She said that she's
I don't
going to
think
run
I
it up the
started.
flagpole, and that, but I don't think
Oh,
she really has any sway in marketing and advertising. Doesn't matter. We're here for 31 days of horror.
Halloween Blitz!
What does that mean?
Also known as October for you nerds.
To non-nerds.
What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean to you?
It means that I have to watch a movie every single day for like the next 32 days, which sounds not that bad, but when you get into it, it's insane.
It also sounds like
And,
more than 31 days of horror, which it could be misleading by the name. You have to watch a movie 32 days in a row.
Yeah, that
Yes.
doesn't really make any sense. I mean, if you were doing it right, you would actually start October 1st and you'd finish on the 31st of October
And
for
my
31
dumb ass
days.
is gonna watch more. Like I just know, like there's gonna be a day,
You're gonna
there's gonna
fuck
be
it
a
up.
Saturday or Sunday where I just watch a movie during the day, another horror movie.
It's exhausting.
But yeah, it's gonna be a lot. But
It's less than last year.
Is it?
Not by
Last
much.
year we
Last
did
year was
36.
36. That was nuts. God, it's insane. But long story short is we need to draft our picks. We don't know.
none of us know.
None of us know.
Well, I know my picks.
Well,
you know your picks,
yeah.
right?
I know my picks.
I forgot them, but I wrote them down.
We don't know each other's picks.
Did you forget some of them?
I
Like,
forgot some of them, but I wrote them down.
reading them, we're going to be like, oh, fuck.
And to make this completely fair, we need to roll the dice.
Yeah, I'll take another coffee, actually.
I do believe. Sorry. Thank you, Darlene. Yeah, we're gonna roll dice. Highest number
Is the highest.
we'll go in order.
Hold on. Yeah, so highest wins, or highest that goes first.
So oldest first?
No, roll the dice.
It's a D20, go.
Dumb bitch.
Nat 20.
19.
I got a 13.
Did you actually roll a 20?
Nat 20.
You got a nat 20
On the bone, dice.
How do you want to do it?
19 doggy.
Oh.
So
you got 13. That's awesome.
yeah, counterclockwise.
Damn. That was good rolls.
Okay. Well, this is
Yeah,
the 31
over
Days
easy.
of Horror announcement episode. So we will be announcing the 31 movies that we'll be watching. The 31st movie we'll be watching on the 31st day. The first movie we'll watch on the first day. You can fill
Simple
in the
as that.
blanks.
It's pretty easy.
The reason we're doing it this way is because, A, we thought it'd be a little fun to set up shop at Waffle House and shoot the shit over what movies we picked and why. But also, it gives the listeners, the Elmers, a little chance to tune in to the podcast each week, having already watched the movies. So that's right. We'll be doing a podcast each week and covering the films from the previous week. So the first podcast day in October will be on the 5th. We'll cover 5 movies. After that, we'll meet again on the 12th, movies 6 through 12, and so on. So make sure you tune into that. Watch the movies if you want to, but we'll have a full list posted after this episode.
Yep.
I'm actually the one starting the picks, so I'm going to go first. We do have 10 categories. Do we want to announce what those 10 categories are now, or do we want to announce those 10 categories as they come up?
I think we should announce them now, honestly, because we're
Okay.
not going in any order. So
No.
I think we just say
It's
them
dealer's
now.
choice. Whatever you pick,
Yeah.
you get to pick. You'll announce the category it belongs to, and we'll go
Exactly.
from there. So what are the categories? Do you have them in front of you?
I do, yeah. So the categories are foreign, slasher, vampire. No, I'm still working on this. Period piece. based on a book. Family horror. Based on a true story. Ghosts or hauntings or like possession. A force watch, which is what I call a pick that the person picking it has seen, but the other two have not.
Oh, it's not a Star Wars movie?
And then lastly, creature feature.
Okay, so each of those categories, we were required to pick a film that falls into each of those categories, which we've kept secret to ourselves. That's all I know. I know each member of this podcast has picked one movie that falls into each of those categories.
Or 3.
Or multiple, or whatever.
5 if it's...
But we're going to find out, and let's not draw this out too much longer, because we're taking up this table, and we're probably going to have to order if we're going to be here.
At least coffees.
Nothing wrong with that.
Anyway. All right.
My kill vote highest.
So I'm going to pick the first movie that we will start 2022's Halloween Blitz, a.k.a. 31 Days of Horror.
What category?
Are you ready for spooky season?
What category?
Okay. So,
Tell us the movie
we're going to
within the
start
category.
off right. We're going to go with a movie that I've surprisingly never seen. I think at least one of you has. Maybe both of you have seen it. But we're going to watch Ring. Like Ringu. Like
Ringu!
the Japanese version Ring.
I
And
have
of
seen
course,
this, yeah.
that is my based on a book pick. For
Right
the others
on.
who don't know, that's
Right on.
1993 book before the Japanese film, and then of course the Naomi Watts American remake, which is very popular. I've never seen this movie. I'm really excited.
It's solid.
Have you guys seen it recently?
I've never seen it.
You've never seen it, and have you seen it?
Yes, but it's been a long time.
I'm
All I
excited for
can
that.
really tell you about it is that it's better than the American remake.
Which people really do like. I
It's
personally
not horrible.
don't.
It's not horrible.
I don't
but
love
the
it, but-
tone and the atmosphere is different for obvious reasons. Yeah.
Oh right. So that
You'll notice that. But solid
is-
pick. Good pick.
that's available on Shudder.
Shudder.
That's movie
Shout
number
out.
1. We're gonna go with Ringu.
Yeah.
I
Bingo,
believe it's just
bango,
pronounced Ring in like Japanese. So I think the movie is just called Ring. It's
Really?
spelled Ringu, but
Thank you.
yeah. Alrighty. So number
getting
2 is going to be a Bill pick. Are we?
Bill, I'm going next.
You know what you got?
Yes, I am starting with my pick for the foreign category.
Ooh.
My apologies. Possibly. My pick for foreign is 2006 Noriko's Dinner Table.
Oh, okay.
Yes, this is the famed
I knew that was coming.
prequel or sequel. Now I can't even remember. To Suicide Club that we did recently. I've been wanting to watch this movie for a long time. It's like 2.5 hours long.
Awesome.
But it's supposed to be actually really good and gory and culty. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to give a shout out to the only place that this one is available at, and that is effedupmovies.com.
Of course.
Folks.
Of course. Of course.
Much, honestly, big love to the moderators of that website. They do a great job and there's great content. Just if you go on there, VPN, ad blocker, you're good to go, baby.
Yeah, we actually do love effed up movies. If you're a fan of the show, you might be into what they offer. Keep it on low, be smart. You're tech savvy people, we hope. But yeah, protect yourself and like enjoy a
Incognito.
cool, fun thing that's for free. And don't get it taken down, and don't take yourself down by being a silly boy or girl and getting online without protection.
Get a virus as fuck.
Cool. I'm not surprised that that's one that you picked. I knew
Yeah.
that you were going to try to put that in there.
I didn't think that. Yeah, that was definitely not. I definitely have way more surprising picks than that.
Yeah.
I feel like that was
That's
a
a long one,
easy
though.
one to guess. Yes,
Yeah, I was expecting something like that.
not the longest one I have.
And you talked about it before, off and on pod. Well, for my first pick, it's actually a black and white.
Oh,
Whoa. Nice.
I don't think either of you have seen it. I saw it once when it came out, which is almost 10 years ago now.
okay. So it's a black and white movie, but it's newish.
Modern. And
I know what it is.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, definitely.
It's A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night.
Yeah.
Oh, I have seen this.
Cool.
You have seen it?
Yeah,
Did you like it?
I think so. It was a while ago, so I would be excited to revisit it.
Yeah. It's an Iranian vampire
What
movie.
category was this pick?
Foreign.
Oh, this is your
That's my
foreign
pick.
foreign pick.
Oh, yeah, I get Iranian vampire.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking,
This movie
of
is
course it gets a vampire.
well loved.
Yeah, yeah,
right?
it
Like
was.
people fuck with this movie.
I think it like premiered on Netflix, maybe.
Yeah.
Or that's where I saw it anyway.
I feel like this
But
is
it's on Shudder, AMC, Tubi, and Canopy, so there's like a lot of options for it.
I feel like this is very much teetering the line of a modern classic the way people talk about it. Honestly.
It's very art house, I believe.
Yeah, people were definitely huffing that shit when it came out, and
Yeah.
I'm wondering to see how it holds up now.
Well, isn't it written and directed by a woman?
Yes.
And it's Iranian,
Yes.
which, I mean, that's already... we're all
not common.
Right now is a crazy time to be talking about Iran and shit, but we're not doing that.
At Waffle House or in 2022?
For everything. But we're not doing all that. But yeah, I think this movie has a kind of a message. I started it once and I'd fallen asleep. It was like a movie that I started knowing I was going to fall asleep to, and that was years ago. I've been meaning to revisit it. That doesn't speak to the quality of it. It was just like I was trying to go to bed at 1 a.m. And if you know me, put on a movie and I'll fucking
You'll
be
fall asleep,
snoozing.
yeah.
So.
I feel like there's similar effect to me that I was like, I had a bunch of beers or a bunch of weed or something. I was like, oh, let's watch a movie.
Yeah.
And passed out
I knew it was
an
gonna be,
hour
like,
in or didn't
low
actually pay
light.
fucking attention.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be like low light and in foreign language, in Iranian, so I wasn't going to be distracted if I turned over and fell asleep to it. I do that shit all the time.
Good pick. All right.
Alrighty.
Back to Michael.
So, my pick to lead off the second round is going to be a movie I have not seen either, and I've been meaning to see for some time.
Category?
It's my period piece.
All right. Period piece.
Nice.
This is available on HBO. It is based on a graphic novel, actually, written by Alan Moore. It is From Hell, starring Heather Graham and Johnny Depp. It's about Jack
From
the Ripper.
Hell.
Okay.
That's how he addressed all of his notes after his victim. From Hell.
Oh, cool. That's badass.
So Alan Moore wrote like The Swamp Thing, Watchmen, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. He's that guy. He's a fucking badass. V for Vendetta. And he also wrote this in like the late 90s after most of his other shit had come out. This was like his epic. It was like a 1900-page graphic novel or some shit. It's insane. And it's all written in fucking old English. Like he went crazy with this shit. And it's probably not 1900 pages, but it's like 1200 plus. It's insane. And they made it into a movie. I haven't seen it. It's about Jack the Ripper. It's set in London, late 1800s. We'll see
Is
what
it
that's
British?
about.
Is it an English film?
It's an English film.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Interesting. Never heard
right
of
on. Never heard of it. Huh. Yeah, From
Me
Hell.
neither. Never heard of it.
Interesting. It was like it's Heather Graham and fucking Johnny Depp.
Yeah, no,
2001.
yeah.
Like it was
Love
big.
Heather Graham. Heather Graham's awesome.
This is like prime Heather Graham.
I mean, it's not Sweeney Todd, but you know.
All right. So that's my pick. Like
right
I said,
on.
HBO.
Back to me, Sweet Bills, round 2 pick. This is going to be my pick for the category of slasher.
Ooh, I'm excited for this one.
Now, if you listen to the pod, you know this is my shit. I love that real life can happen to you, does happen to you, hope it happens to me type of shit. I don't think you guys have seen this one. I hope not. My slasher pick is 1978's The Toolbox Murders.
I have not
I've
seen
never
this.
even heard of it.
Have you heard of it, Michael?
Yes.
So this is, I don't know if a classic is the right.
No, but it's like firmly
It's like
in the
a
first
cult
wave
classic.
of slashers, like with Slumber Party Massacre, Tourist Trap, Halloween, like the OG first wave.
This one is
Friday
on
13th.
Shudder. Did we say what the last one was on, just in case?
Yeah, it was on
Real quick.
HBO. From
Oh,
Hell
you
is
said that,
available
right.
on HBO.
Toolbox Murders is on Shudder. It was streaming. I caught like 20 minutes of it, like enough of it that I was like, wow, this is insane. Like, kind of grainy. The dialogue's not that good. Bunch of naked women and
Just
a guy just
insane.
walking around. This is not a spoiler, with a toolbox murdering people. It's very like it's
78.
good, and like the effects that I saw were good. So I think this will be a fun one. And like I said, it's on shout out to Shudder.
It's just one of those to fill up the spreadsheet, though, too. Like, it's one I've heard for a long time that people mention, and like that first wave, like I said, I just haven't seen it, so that's a good pick.
Right
I
on.
think it'll be fun.
Heck yeah. For my second pick,
You said that was your slasher pick, right, Bill?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
I think we're just kind of following the same pattern, so I'm going to also go to a slasher. Just easy. This movie, you and I have talked about, Michael, for sure. I don't know if you've seen it, though. I might be stealing one of your picks. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, no.
Do you have backups at all?
No, I don't. I came with no backups. I'm 100% chalked ready to rock. I don't think anybody's stealing any picks. If I have any backups,
so far,
it's going to be out of my own mind. So, sorry to
That's okay. That's okay. This is a 2006 flick called Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon.
Dude,
okay,
I
this movie's tight.
Not pick this movie. Spoiler alert, because I thought you were going to do that because when I mentioned it, you really liked it. You like this movie, huh?
I like this movie.
I haven't seen it.
It's tight.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Behind the Mask, huh?
Wait, what category was this?
So
we're doing
this
the
is a
same one. Slasher. Yeah.
And
this is a fun one.
Actually, Elmer's, I'm sorry, but this is not streaming for free right now. I have it on my computer, a digital copy.
Sleepover.
But you can rent it on Amazon or Apple TV for $3.99. And honestly, in a couple days, in October, it might be streaming somewhere else.
Got check it. I know it comes on and off of Amazon, and it comes on and off of Shudder, as well as what's the other one? AMC.
AMC.
Yeah, it comes on and off AMC.
But and I promise that's the only one that's actually I lied. There might be one other one like that.
Honestly, it's probably on effed up movies too. To be honest,
It might be on Effed Up Movies, or YouTube, but it's really good. That's my pick for slasher.
Oh yeah, that's another one that
Slasher.
I have seen, but it will be pretty much like a new viewing. So
I've been meaning to watch that one too. So I love this. Yay! This is fun.
this is starting out.
This is hot. Let's talk
shit.
about like two bang
Hot.
bang from Japan, and then we go to a bunch of
Dang.
movies that some of us haven't heard of. Like you didn't know about Toolbox Murders. I fucking
Neither of us knew From Hell, right?
No.
right, yeah. And I haven't
And
done.
you're writing all these down, right?
Yeah, I am writing them all down in order.
Hell yeah.
And it's my
Thank you for
turn.
that.
Pick number 7. Lucky number
Round
11.
3.
Alrighty. So my third pick, I'll go to my foreign pick as well. Why not?
Okay.
This is a movie I don't really even know anything about. It's been suggested to me a couple times, and I said, stop. That's all I need to know. It's 2009. It is an Australian horror film directed by Sean Byrne. Don't know what any of that means. Essentially nothing to me. But it is called The Loved Ones.
I've heard of this.
It's got a pretty cool cover if you want to check that out. I won't say anything about it. This is available on Pluto. This is my foreign category pick.
Interesting.
The Loved Ones.
Heard of
No,
this.
of it, know nothing about it. Which I like. That's what I want.
Volvo?
Pick 8.
All right, guys, come on. This is a pick Rob's been waiting for. It's my vampire pick.
Oh, vampire
Yeah,
pick.
buddy.
And honestly, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. And I'm not going to tease it because there's no reason to tease it. 1922 Nosferatu.
Oh, nice.
I know Michael fucking loves this movie.
It's been telling
I
both
know
of us to
Rob
watch it.
hasn't seen it,
Mm-mm.
and I know I haven't seen it, and I know it's one of those gotta watch. And honestly, like from the stills and everything, it looks pretty fucking creepy. And this has been one I've been
Damn.
wanting to pick.
1922. That's definitely going to be the youngest or the oldest movie you've ever picked. There's not many movies older than it, to be frank, about like horror movies.
Period.
And we've already done Caligari, so I know it. I don't know. I always give you guys shit because I'm like, oh, you got to watch these silent ones. But hell of a pick. I'm excited for that. I think you're going to dig it. And it's short. It's not too long.
I've been wanting to watch this. I think it's like 70 something, maybe 80 minutes tops.
Yeah.
But like, I've been wanting to watch this movie. I mean, I wouldn't have fucking picked it.
Right.
If
Or
you know what I mean?
31 movies, yeah.
I mean, I already have a wallpaper made for it. Like, this shit is
Hot.
cool, and I know the story, and we've been watching so much vampire movies, why not start from the beginning? I know that's probably not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pretty close as
Yeah.
far as film. I know Love Vampire came out, but that's like a fucking 6-hour
Yeah, it's
mini.
insane.
Like it's a crazy thing. That's like 1912, 1914, something like that.
Early.
But that's different. But that's a fun pick. Where's that available? Shudder?
Oh yeah, sorry. That is on
HBO?
Tubi, Plex, or Canopy. Which listeners, Canopy, you just sign up with your library card and it's free.
Yeah.
And Tubi and Plex are free too, but there's ads and shit. So support your local library and get a card and watch some cool shit on Canopy.
And fucking check out
Yeah.
some books.
Also books.
And read.
Or audiobooks.
And read.
Or whatever.
Read Nosferatu.
Whatever you're into. Support local libraries.
Shout out.
Yeah, a lot of times you can find a lot of DVDs for free.
Yeah, there's
the local
movies at
like,
libraries,
new
guys.
ones also. Like, maybe some of these movies that aren't available on streaming, you can find them at your
Also,
library.
printing, internet access, if you need that.
Job applications.
Job applications.
Elmer's are here to help.
Like they're like honestly, like it's a great resource. Please use them and support them and cherish them and pay for them.
Yes.
My next pick is not about a library though. It is it's a fun one. It's by a director that we actually have already done on this season.
Are you doing
before.
vampire pick? Are we following the same thing still, or
Well, it is Blade
straying
2.
from the path?
Oh, Guillermo del Toro?
Yes.
Del Toro!
Oh,
And,
nice. Blade 2!
This
This
But-
is the second favorite. We need a whole
actually
video
my
for
creature
this.
feature pick, not my vamp pick.
All right,
feature?
creature feature.
Creature feature. Have you seen it?
It's been some time. I don't know that I could recall. Is there a different creature other than a vampire?
Creature feature.
Okay. It sounds like an excuse to put us another vampire pick. But hey, you know what? It's everybody's. It's
okay.
everybody's spooky season, not just mine. And we'll. What? If you got something to say, then say it.
I have a lot to say. I have a
Okay.
lot to say. Number one, I wouldn't just do that to you. I wouldn't like shoehorn something in. Like if I'm gonna pick a film for a category, it's going to fit the category. And maybe it has a vampire in it. Maybe it doesn't.
Fair enough. And to be, he's a daywalker. And Elmer's, you loved our Blade episode. Chances are you're gonna love the episode that has Blade 2 in it. So I'm not gonna cause a fuss. I'm sorry if you took it that way. It's spooky season and it's everybody's season. 'Tis the season.
I need
To
to
spook.
mention something too that's really important. When you're getting real into it, the way you move your arms and hold your mic makes me want to fucking just get up and just like mosh. Like you look like you're doing like a mosh call out. You were like, yo, you gonna pick this? I really wanted to get up and
I hope her sir doesn't think that we're gonna get in a fight or that I'm calling her over for
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna,
more
like,
fucking
start
coffee, which I
they
kind
think
of
you're in
am.
an abusive relationship.
Well, I'm flinching when you raise your hand. Okay, is it
Yeah.
my turn to pick?
Yeah, I
I'm
think it's your
gonna
turn.
crowd kill these people eating fucking waffles.
All right.
Your pick. What's up?
I'm gonna tell you right now that this 31 days can get pretty long. And we need to break it up a little bit. And that's why my category pick was family fright or like a family horror movie. So I'm gonna do my family horror movie
Yeah,
right
where
now.
it's fucking category.
No, it's fun. It's a fun one, and it'll be a nice welcome relief on day, what is this, day 10? We will be watching, available on Hulu,
Yeah.
Hotel Transylvania.
Oh, nice. I have not seen this.
I haven't either.
It's supposed to be really fun.
By the way,
probably is.
Blade 2 is on Hulu. I don't think I
Oh,
said that.
shout out to Who.
Yeah, Hotel Transylvania, I mean, I don't know. Horror is
Is that
so
Pixar?
broad.
DreamWorks?
No, I think it's DreamWorks.
One of those big
Disney.
ones.
I don't think it's Disney.
It's not
Uh,
Diz. It's not
But yeah,
Diz.
it's a family movie. Came out 2012. It's rated PG, I think, at least. But
Damn.
yeah, it's got Adam Sandler, Andy Samberg, Selena Gomez, Kevin James, David Spade, Steve Buscemi, Fran Drescher, Molly Shannon, Chris Parnell, Rob Riggle, CeeLo. Like
It's a
that
pretty
fucking doesn't stop.
crazy
John
cast,
Lovitz.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, I can get behind some of that, and I think it'll be fun. 2012, Hotel Transylvania. Fuck with me.
Fuck with him.
Fuck with me.
All right, my turn. Back to Bill.
Back to business.
Back to Bill. Back to business. Back to my period piece. Guys, this is a movie that takes place at a different time than it was filmed. Like, can you believe they can do that? They can lie in movies. They can look
In
older.
movies.
It can look older, and it's not. And for this
Damn.
one, it is from 2013, but it doesn't take place then.
When
You-
does it take place?
I don't know.
2000.
I don't know.
13.
I know where it takes place. It takes place at a field in England.
Oh, I've seen this.
Oh.
This movie's
haven't
trippy as
seen it.
fuck.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen it recently?
No.
Okay, I haven't either. So it's
Probably-
wild though. Is like what I remember. Is
Oh,
it just
yeah.
being trippy as fuck.
It's trippy. It's a lot of like, I don't know. I think I saw it maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah.
When did it come out?
9 years ago.
Okay. Then like, yeah, probably around the time it came out.
2013
then.
it came out?
yeah.
Who's in
Yeah.
it? Anybody? Because I know people.
Julian Barrett is in it,
Is it
who's
an
in Mighty
A24?
Boosh.
Oh, Julian Barrett's in this.
Briefly.
Okay. Is this any good?
That's actually why I watched it.
I honestly just remember it being fucking weird and trippy because I also watched it
No.
like 8 years ago.
I didn't really care for it, but also it's really art housey. I don't
fuck it. Let's
like.
give it
I
a
don't want to
shot.
like give anything away because like you
It's
should just
black
watch
and,
it.
It's black and
It's a
white.
black and
trippy,
white.
Fart
It takes place during the
shit.
English Civil War.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Our 5-movie stretch is gonna be The Loved Ones. Okay, Nosferatu, Time Travel,
Okay.
Blade 2. All right, Hotel Transylvania, A Field in England. Those are 5 days.
That's a crazy
It's
week.
insane. It's like
That's good though. You gotta.
if that was
confuse your muscles
food,
and get
you would
stronger.
get insanely ill.
If that was a workout, you get.
Yeah, that's
extremely
like golden.
ripped.
It's Golden Corral. Like you got the shrimp and the roast beef
and pepperoni pizza
and
And a
pepperoni
steak on
pizza
top of a
and a
steak.
waffle
and a Sprite,
and a Sprite
Sprite.
because you're
And a-
watching your calories.
orange juice.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
that's good. Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
12. That's you.
Well, I guess we're gonna go with the 2013 watch. Only Lovers Left Alive.
Oh, that's another movie you've
shit.
lent me that you've needed me to watch. Okay, cool. I get it. I'll watch your vampire movie.
Good.
Got
It's a
it.
vampire.
Cool.
It's a vampire.
Yeah.
It's not my vampire pick, but it's a vampire movie.
This is on my list.
What?
Is it?
It's not the one I was gonna pick for that category, but like this is.
What category?
You
on-
picked your
what
vampire movie already, though, right?
Yeah,
What category was it in?
vampire.
Oh, nice.
But you went Nosferatu, and then you're
Yeah.
going.
Yeah,
Okay, wait.
till
What did you
the-
just say, though? This is not
This
your
is my
vampire film?
forced watch.
This is your forced watch. Oh,
First watch.
fair.
Yeah.
You did let us both.
Both of
yeah.
you,
Damn it.
yeah. Tilda Swinton, Jared Leto. It's got
Oh,
a
Jared
pretty
Leto's in
good
this.
cast,
Yeah.
isn't it?
No, I'm
Yeah.
excited for this. I mean, it was. If no one picked, I kind of was like.
It's Jim
Michael
Jarmusch,
might
I think.
pick- I kind of thought you might pick Nosferatu, so I was like, I definitely need a backup for vampire, and it was this. So I'm excited.
What? Do you have a
So,
third one? I know you said you had 3. Just tell, or unless it's another one.
Later,
Well,
for later.
Maybe at the end. Maybe at
So,
the end.
so this is on HBO Max.
This is HBO.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I don't want to say it, and if it ends
Right.
up being one of yours for something else.
Right.
But I can talk about some of the extras at the end if people
Yeah,
are
sure.
interested and we have time.
All right. So.
Good pick, though. I do
Thank
want to see
you.
that. I love fucking Tilda Swinton. She's fucking
Oh my God,
fantastic.
she's amazing.
So if anything, a performance from her
Fantastic.
makes a movie watchable. So
Okay, guys. Did you hear the 13th and Elm
Uh-oh.
klaxon?
okay, don't.
It's
No.
the 13th
No, we don't
pick.
need anything.
It's the 13th pick. A 13th and
13th
Elm.
year.
And so
Nightmare on
this
13th
is
Street.
this is by chance because I did roll the highest dice and I was going to try to do some
Die.
draft day trades. I was going to put in a fun bit, but we didn't have to do that. I have the 13th pick for the 13th movie. Ceremonious. I want to celebrate with you guys. We're going to do the first movie from one of our namesakes here, and we are going to watch A Nightmare on Elm Street 3: Dream Warriors. Available on HBO Max.
Nice.
It's the first time we'll be watching a Nightmare movie or a 13th Friday 13th movie, so this is a good one. It's one of the best in the series.
Well, we watched this together.
3? No, we watched 2 together.
Didn't we?
Two.
We watched the entire series together.
You guys
No.
did, I thought.
A Nightmare on Elm Street. We're watching
Yeah.
A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Didn't we watch?
Freddy, not fucking Jason. A
I thought we
Nightmare
did
on Elm
both.
Street.
We didn't
no.
watch the Nightmares together either.
No.
Oh, okay. Fucking A. Cool. I thought
Fucking
we
A.
did both.
Nope.
You're right. We did. Yeah.
We did Voorhees.
We did Friday 13th. We didn't do Nightmare. Fuck
I mean,
yeah.
we've done most of them. We've done like fucking parts of Hellraiser and Sleepaway Camp and fucking like
Yeah.
everything.
No, I don't know if I've seen this. I don't think I have.
Oh, it's like one of the best in the fucking series, dude. Nancy's in it. Like, because the second one had Mark Pattinson in it. It was like different. Remember Fred Krueger? Whatever.
Fred
We'll get into it. We'll get into
Krueger.
it. 14th pick. That's you, Bill, if you know what it is.
Fuck yeah, I know what it is. It's a movie based on a book.
Nice.
This is a movie based on Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Oh, really?
Oh, is it?
And my based on a book pick is 2012 Dario Argento Dracula 3D.
Oh, nice. You picked a
shit.
Dracula. Dude, bro, you give me some
This
skin,
movie
motherfucker.
is supposed to be bad.
Awful. It sounds like, I mean, if you said anything 3D,
This
it's going to
is
be terrible.
And then you said Dario Argento, and we know how you feel about Giallo and Argento in general.
2012 Dracula Argento 3D. This shit
gonna
is
be
supposed to be nuts.
Hot garbage and fun, probably.
But I think it will be fun garbage. But I was like, that is...
Fantastic.
I don't know. I just saw that and I was like, wait, Argento did a Dracula movie in 3D? I know where this is going. So yeah, that is on Tubi or Plex, 2 other free services. Yeah,
Fun.
that's the one.
Is that an
For that.
English movie? I think it's in English, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun. I'll be looking forward to that. So far of these movies, I have seen 1. Well, 2. I don't remember Blade 2 very
I've
well,
seen,
but
like,
I've seen those
3 or 4, but most of those I don't fucking remember at all. All right, Rob?
Pick 15.
Pick number 15.
Halfway there. We're halfway.
This is a film that I wasn't really aware of until I started kind of digging around for picks and stuff. So I'd be surprised if you guys had seen it, but maybe you have. It's called Youuuuu or Rigor Mortis in English, and it's a Hong Kong Chinese film. It's kind of, I think it's got kind of like a vignette, sort of like a lot of stories together, and it's a kind of an homage to the 1980s like Chinese vampire movies.
Wait, hold on. First, fucking, I have so many questions. But the first one, I'll get the elephant out of the fucking bag. Is it a vampire movie? It's not your vampire pick.
Well, it's not my vampire pick. It's my ghost pick because it's a haunting. It's all about like you're getting haunted.
Okay, and what's it called?
Rigor Mortis,
And what year did it come out?
2013, 2014, depending on.
It's Mandarin?
I've heard of
I think it's in Cantonese.
Cantonese?
but
Oh, cool.
It's Hong Kong. Takes
Oh,
place in
yeah,
Hong
yeah,
Kong.
yeah. That's Hong Kong?
heard of this.
Have you heard of it? Yeah.
Heard of it.
The cover's pretty crazy looking, but yeah, I don't know. I've never seen this. It's hour 43 minutes, and it is streaming on. If I can pull that up real quick.
Oh, man.
Peacock, Tubi, and Plex.
Can we get some moisture up?
Dude,
Sorry,
you're
dude,
drinking
don't
it.
Fucking yell.
Gross.
She
Um,
couldn't hear me.
Garçon
She said yell. She
means
said
boy.
yell if you
Garçon
needed
means boy.
anything.
Okay, Rigor Mortis.
So, yeah.
Available on Pluto.
Peacock, Tubi, and Plex.
Peacock,
and this
Tubi,
is
and
my ghost hunting story movie.
And does it have a vampire, or you don't know?
It's-
You haven't seen it.
I've not seen it, but it has like
You
Chinese
said the word
vampires.
vampire.
in it.
I heard him say
It is
vampire.
Chinese.
You said
It
vampire.
is like Jiangxi, like Chinese style vampires, like hopping vampires and stuff.
I'm
Okay.
down for any
Sure.
fucking Asian horror movie. I've seen some fucking bangers out of that region recently, so I'm fucking down.
Well, fuck you guys. And I say that with love, but I want to get in on the vampire pick because I feel like you've had 2 and you've had 1 or more at least. I don't even know what you're
All of
doing
them.
over there. but my vampire pick, I'll do it next. And this is a movie I've been meaning to see for a long time. It's available on Tubi finally. It's the first time it's been streaming since I've had my eyes open for it. It is a film starring the incomparable Grace Jones. It's called Vamp.
Oh,
1985.
nice! I haven't seen this. I've been meaning to for a while.
I haven't seen this either.
Yes. So
Comedy, right?
I don't really think so much that I know enough to answer that question, to
Okay,
be honest. I was
good.
going to say
Good
something,
enough.
but I don't know. It's on Tubi, and Tubi or not Tubi. You can fucking decide. Watch it
It's
or
free.
download it. Go ahead, Bill. Sweet Bill. 17.
Yo, pick number 17. It's got to be my family pick. This was tough. If you know me, I don't like movies made for families.
Or families.
Or families.
Or families. We're doing 1991's Ernest Scared Stupid.
Oh, yeah!
yes.
With the trolls.
fuck yes.
Yes.
I used to love the Ernest movies when I was a kid, and I actually remember this one actually like kind of scaring
pretty
me
good.
the age that I saw it.
This is such a good movie.
We were like singing his praises the other day.
I
when he
love Jim
passed.
Varney.
Yeah.
I figured both of you would know this one.
Fuck yeah.
Ernest Scared Stupid 91. It's on Hoopla,
Hoopla.
which is just another one of those
free stream service.
like same
Yeah.
as Plex and all that.
Tubi.
It's something you can watch for free. Hoopla.
Hell yeah. Good pick.
Good pick,
Bill.
man.
That's fine.
Really good pick.
Hell yeah.
Is
See,
that
that's
your
a good
family
one.
pick?
That was my family
What'd you
horror
call it?
pick.
What'd you call it? Family fright?
Family Fright.
That's fine.
That's my family fright pick.
Okay.
I
Alright,
fucking
Ness.
think we are insane.
We are insane.
I'm gonna get one of them over here. So, what's
Okay.
your favorite scary movie?
What's your favorite
What's your
scary
favorite scary? You should call
movie?
I should. Oh, call him. Yeah, sir.
That
What's your
guy.
number? I'm gonna sit. Yeah.
That guy over there.
17 or 18.
Ooh,
This pick's
my
legal.
pick is the 2000. Jesus, is the 2000 film starring Eddie Izzard and William Dafoe
What?
called
Wait.
Shadow of the Vampire.
Yes.
Okay.
I've heard of this.
Yes, you've heard of this.
I've heard of this for 2 months.
This is actually my true story pick. Because Eddie Izzard plays Murnau shooting Nosferatu.
Oh, what? Oh, that's this movie.
Willem
Oh,
Dafoe-
he plays
Willem
fucking
Dafoe
Max
plays
Shrek.
Kind of.
Mick Shrek?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's unfortunately for the Elmers, this one is also not streaming currently, and I do have a digital copy on my computer that we will be watching. I hope it is streaming soon. I didn't even find it anywhere to rent, and it's just I had to pick it. You'll figure it out.
You've
if
seen
you
it?
haven't figured it out now, you'll figure it out.
Have you seen it?
I've seen it before.
Yes.
Like many years ago.
Okay.
Sure.
Shadow of the Vampire. That's that's a cool movie. That's
Yeah.
fun. I'm getting a fucking theme here. You fucking bastard. You're gonna pick a vampire movie for everyone.
Shocker.
It's not, you're not a bastard. I
This-
love you.
yeah,
We
this-
say that in love. People are looking
The
at us like we're gonna
slasher wasn't a
fight.
vampire movie.
Would you pick vampire slashing? You slash.
No, not. Yeah, I
Behind
put
the Mask?
Behind the Mask, Leslie Vernon.
Okay. Or well, maybe there's more. Maybe there's more to this.
Maybe.
Alrighty. I've done that one. Okay, let's go ahead and do. Where are we coming? Shadow of the Vampire. Let's do something that's not fun. This one's not fun because it's a chore to watch, or maybe it is. This one's not fun because it's based on a true story. And it's a pretty fucked up true story. The movie is the name of the story, and it is called The Stanford Prison Experiment. It's available
Ooh.
on Tubi.
You're not to be.
That's going to be potentially a really rough one, man. That's a pretty fucked up and notorious experiment at the Stanford University. You could Google it if you don't know much about it. There's lots of documentaries and books and studies and, doctoral fucking dissertations. What are you doing over there? Yeah, on the subject. And the movie is not one that I've seen, and I've been meaning to for a while. Picked it for true story. Go ahead, Bill. Pick 20.
Pick 20 is also going to be based on a true story.
Oh, 3 in a row.
Nice.
And it's also a dark one. 2011 Snowtown.
Ooh, I haven't seen this. You have, haven't you?
I have, yeah. This is based on the Snowtown Murders.
Is it called Snowtown or the Snowtown Murders?
It's called Snowtown.
Okay.
But it's based on the case is called the Snowtown Murders. I don't want to give too much away, but I mean, it's based on a true story that is fucked up.
It's that redhead kid on the cover, right?
Yep. Yeah, we see like half of his face.
I always confuse
it's
this
dark,
and the
it's-
Poughkeepsie tapes, and you don't like the Poughkeepsie tapes, right?
Correct.
I don't know why I do that. I have
don't
no
know
idea why I
either.
do that. I haven't seen either.
They're very different.
So
The
that's why I
Poughkeepsie
was-
tapes is not based on a true story,
That's why I was confused. You picked this, but then I realized I was thinking the wrong one.
but it is good. It's
fucking
dark.
Rob's over
It's
here
long.
laughing at some stupid shit. He's either farting or picking vampires.
Probably both.
Both.
Snowtown. Okay, where's that one streaming?
Snowtown is on Tubi and Amazon Prime.
When did it come out?
2011.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty new.
Nice.
It's good.
We've got some new movies for the most part, and actually a couple pretty old ones.
Word. Yeah. I guess I'll do my. I don't know. You guys
Do one
can-
with a vampire in it.
right. Well, you guys can guess. This one is the 2017 film called the Carmilla movie. It
The
is-
Carmilla movie?
The
Never heard of
Carmilla
it. What does it
movie.
have to do with vampires?
It's based on a book called.
Is it you're based on a book pick?
It is my based on a book pick
Okay.
called Carmilla, about like a lesbian vampire baroness. And so this is it's kind of like a romance horror
Kind of like a cosmic gumbo
of,
of vampire bullshit.
well, maybe. I think you guys might like it.
Where's it streaming?
This is streaming on Prime, Peacock, and Tubi.
Prime.
Prime Peacock. I've got some Prime cock for you, Tubi.
Fucking A, man. We're live on the internet doing our draft, ladies and gentlemen.
Quiet. No one's looking at me.
Slurping down French toast and syrups.
Yeah, goddamn, Waffle House. Shout out to Waffle House.
Can I get
They
some
keep
apple
the
butter? Apple butter.
they keep
This is
the
jelly.
coffee.
Apple butter.
They keep the coffee warm, and the waffles are stacked
Boys
high.
hungry.
The boys don't stay hungry
not
for long.
hungry.
I'll tell
They're
you what.
filling boys up left and right.
Speaking of filling up boys, what's been filling you up lately? I saw that you had it chopped, smothered, covered, and peppered. Is that right?
No, it's actually just smothered covered. Smothered covered. That's onions and cheese for those not familiar with the lingo.
I do the
Alma Cafe, aka Waffle House.
smothered, capped, peppered, and gravy, if I can, or country in some
I mean,
areas.
gravy's good, but it's got to get to it before it gets soaked, right?
We're getting off the fucking rails here. That was your movie based on a book. And it was 2000 what?
17
And it was a streaming.
on
Peacock
Peacock,
Prime.
Prime, and Tubi.
Another new one.
Okay, cool. I picked that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. So let's go ahead and... All right, might as well get to my Force Watch because it is a Force Watch. I don't think either one of you guys are going to be particularly excited about this plus 2 hour 1962 black and white dramatic thriller starring
Yes.
two actresses who are known rivals from the golden age of cinema. And of course, for those of you who know the
Jessica.
film, this is one of the first horror films to win a Oscar. This is Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, starring Joan Crawford and Betty Davis.
I didn't know that was a horror movie.
Yeah, it's pretty
Interesting.
fucking terrifying.
Okay.
Betty Davis is psycho bitch in it. It's a
Psycho bitch.
good flick, dude.
Right
So I
on.
watched this
I don't
in
know
high
this
school with my aunt, Robin. Love you. You're the best. And it's honestly going to be mostly new to me. I do know the story. It is parodied and referenced a lot. I think it's one of these movies that you're going to watch and be like, oh, fuck, that's where that comes from.
Oh, yeah.
And if you don't know Betty Davis, you will know her when you see her. This is one of her last roles that was big. It was actually the last time that she was nominated for a Best Actress, which was she was the first one to be. She was the first thespian to be nominated for 10 Academy Awards. She's a bad bitch, and she is a real life rival with Joan Crawford. They did not get along and they hated each other. There's a whole bunch of documentaries and stupid shit about that, and they made this movie when they were in their 60s together, and they're rivals in it as well. It's fun.
Okay.
And it's dark.
Right on.
Interesting.
Bill Boy.
Back to me. My next pick is going to be my ghost haunting possession, whatever you want to call it. It is the 2000 film Uzumaki, or Spiral. This is, of course, based off the Junji Ito manga.
Oh, this one's fucking... This is that manga that I'm supposed to read, huh?
Yeah, it's the one that I have in my apartment
That's
that I
fucked up.
haven't read yet. But
Yeah.
this is supposed to be good. It's supposed to be interesting, weird, creepy, fucking strange. So I'm excited. I mean,
Okay.
Japanese horror. It's not
think
my
you-
only one on the list.
Mentioned that name before, but I didn't know that was
I remember
also a
when
film.
you picked up the... Because we picked up this book together, right?
We did, yeah.
Yeah. I forgot to mention this. Whatever Happened to Baby Jane available on HBO. And where is Uzumaki available? Is that effed up?
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. Okay, cool. Elmer's Amazon Prime for Uzumaki and Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, HBO. 24th pick, that's Rob. Is this another one that the Elmer's have to pay for and it's got a fucking vampire in it?
Whoa, I didn't say. That's only one that they might have to pay for.
Might.
This one is I think a fun one. I've not seen it actually, but it's a franchise that have a deep love for. It is the Batman versus Dracula, 2005
What the fuck did you just say? The Batman?
versus Dracula.
Is it an animated movie?
It is an animated film.
What category is
This
this?
is
gotta be
my
a family.
Frights on HBO Max.
That's fun. Is it like a short or like a
It's
like
a
a
full-length-
OTA?
It's like a full-length film.
Plus $120
I
or an
think
hour
so,
20.
Yeah, hold on. I can check it real quick.
Batman versus Dracula.
The Batman.
And
The
it's animated.
Batman. Is it? It's Batman.
It's
of course.
done in like the animated style, like the animated Batman from the late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh, cool. Like around the Batman Beyond era.
Before that, actually.
I mean the early 2000s or the early 90s.
Well,
with,
no,
Mark Hamill?
you know, I lied. It's actually been. It was after Batman Beyond. It was updated because it's 2005. But it is.
That's a fun one. It's animated. 2005.
Yeah.
Batman versus Dracula. Shut up.
It's fucking dumb. It's 84 minutes.
Check that out. That's a good way to spruce up. Maybe some of the Elmers who live with partners who don't like watching horror movies, maybe they could sit down and convince their partners to watch Ernest Scared Stupid or the Batman versus Dracula. Maybe Hotel Transylvania tickles their tummy. That's fun.
Yeah.
See, spooky season's not just for me. It's not just for you. It's for everybody.
It's family.
It's for everybody.
Yeah,
It's all inclusive.
that's fun. 25. Can't believe 31 days is almost over. Ladies and gentlemen, just so we're clear, we're picking 30 movies. You might have done the math on that. That's one movie times 3 for 10 categories. What's that mean for movie 31? If you remember last year, you might have it figured out before we get there. But we'll talk about that for 31. Right now we're talking about 25. 25 is going to be a movie that I want to watch my whole fucking life, and I haven't been able to watch it. It's finally available streaming on Tubi. This is not only my creature feature, but it might be simply the creature feature. This is, of course, the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Ah, I knew you were gonna pick one of these.
Oh,
Yep, the last Universal monster.
What year is this?
4.
34?
No. This is the last Universal monster. So this is
50.
Gilman. Yeah, it's 50 something. I think it is 53. Let me look. Creature from Black Lagoon. I should have had this. Sorry.
You should have.
But we can just say I was busy eating pancakes. They were not pancakes. It's not Pancake House. It's fucking Waffle House. 1954. This one, of course, has Julie Adams as Kay Lawrence. And you know my boy. I don't know any of them. I don't know a fucking one of them. But we know Gilman's in here, and I can't wait to see the suit. This thing's probably going to be a hot piece of shit, but it's iconic, and I've never seen it. I want to. Boom.
Boom.
Bill, you got another pick for us or what?
Yeah, I'm going to throw another creature feature at you. Is that okay?
Please do.
Boom. 1988, Uninvited.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
nice.
This movie is about a mutant cat that ends up on a yacht killing people, and it's in fucking insane. Yeah, two to-go boxes, thank you. So yeah, I've caught like 30 minutes of this streaming on Shudder, and it's fucking nuts. The acting is bad, the dialogue is crazy.
Is that where it's at now, Shudder?
Offensive and sexist and wild, but it's about a crazy mutant cat that kills people, and the gore is solid.
seen
the effects are decent.
I've seen the cover screen for this, but
Supposed to be
I've never
insane.
actually seen it.
Is it on Shudder right now?
Yes, it is on Shudder. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think this will definitely be a fun one. It's definitely one of those 90-minute, get stinky butt, enjoy a cat destroying people, and
Oh, this is going to be a hot mess. It's cheap, it's garbage, it's fun.
it's garbage fun. Yeah, exactly.
This is like the fucking McGriddle of fucking horror movies. It's just bullshit, but you're
Exactly.
going
Riddle of
to
horror
love
movies,
it.
It's great.
Yeah, we have some fun shit right now, man.
It's a good list.
Uninvited might be a slog on day 26. I'm not going to lie, especially a day after Creature from the Black Lagoon and Batman versus Dracula and Uzumaki and Whatever Happened to Baby Jane and Camilla movie. Like, these are the dog days of 31 days, and this is why we do it, so you don't have to. You can watch all these movies, or you can just tune in and watch us cover them week by week, and the misery loves your company, Elmer. So keep it coming. The waffles, they're delicious, just like the sweet, sweet sounds of Rob's voice. Do you have the
want
next
more
pick?
coffee, actually?
I'll take a fucking coffee.
Yeah.
If you gonna, boys, we gonna do another coffee?
I
Nice
think,
fucking
yeah,
well.
Yeah, I would actually. Creamer
Fucking refills are
for
free
once.
for
Yeah.
once. Cool it down, drink it fast.
Just for once.
All right, Rob, hit him with that cascading chocolate. Tell him what you're going to pick. This might be your second to last pick, I believe.
This is my second to last pick, and honestly, I kind of fucked this one up.
Oh, why? Did you accidentally pick a movie that had a vampire in it?
Oh, no.
No.
Not 9 times in a row.
I just think I put down a film for the wrong category, and I don't have the other ones that are not streaming right now.
So what's your 10 pick? You could figure this out while I'm picking.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Just give us your
What's the
vampire pick,
category?
I guess.
Do I have to now? Okay, I'll give it to you now. My vampire pick for 31 Days of Horror is 1983 The Hunger, starring David Bowie.
I almost picked this. This was the movie I didn't pick for Vamp. But you know what? He said that about his vampire movie, and I said about my vampire movie, and I guess that's what happens when you pick 9 vampire fucking movies. Like, it's amazing that we didn't pick the same ones yet, especially since you picked multiple.
My 3 vampire movies were Nosferatu, The Hunger, and Only Lovers Left Alive.
Shut up. I'm glad you didn't say that one, because that was when I asked. I was like, what was the third? And you're like, oh, I don't want to say.
Okay, you know
Yeah.
I have backups for all these too, so I literally picked like 28 vampire movies.
I know.
Plus all the ones we've already
Well, it's
watched
funny
for this.
that, the 2 other ones were my...
Was one of them Vamp? That was the one I picked.
No, it was not.
Okay, that's fun. Cool. I'm going to buy some time while you do some quick research, and we'll pretend like...
No, just, well, I mean, you can just do a
He
pick.
did his pick.
No,
He
that's what I'm saying, and then we'll come back around, because this is the final round of
Final
picks.
round.
This is round 10 of picks. And then what's going to be movie 31? I bet you could figure out what we're going to be watching on Halloween.
Halloween.
To end the 31 days of
How
Halloween.
is Halloween going to end?
How
This
could
year.
it end?
Stick around, and you might find out. In fact, you will. And let's get on that old dusty trail to 31 days, and that picks back up at 27, which will be my final pick.
Michael's final pick.
Which I was in a similar situation to Rob. I
Forgot
until
what
a
you were gonna
couple hours ago had 9 movies concrete, and the 10th one was one that would have had to have been rented, and I didn't want to do that, and it might just get its own pod episode later down the road.
Boom.
So I took
do. Let's find it.
my pick, which was previously my force pick, and I slid it down to my final category, which is ghosts. So this is a movie I have seen. Neither
this
of
is
you
your
have seen
ghost
it.
haunted
This is
movie?
my ghost movie.
Okay.
I had to replace this pick with Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, and now my ghost movie is one of my favorite movies. And I shout out Aunt Robin earlier. I got to shout out Uncle Eddie for
Boom, boom.
introducing me to 1980s George C. Scott fucking masterpiece, The Changeling. It's
Oh, I've
available
never
on
seen
Shudder.
this.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good.
I was about to watch this, and you were like, don't watch that.
Yeah, don't watch that.
Which I forgot about until now.
Yep,
I'm
glad.
pretty sure it was streaming live, and it just started, and I put it on. I texted you, and I was like, you know, The Changeling, and you're like, don't watch it. And I
think-
immediately turned it off.
I think recently you were over here for a pod, and we were getting ready to watch a post-pod movie, and I was like, oh, they're uninvited. You're like, what if that's somebody's pick for next month? Let's not watch horror movies. I was like, okay, good point. So that's fun. Yeah, that's my last
It's gonna
pick.
happen.
I feel really solid about my 10. I really like the list.
Good
We'll
10.
go over it when we're done, but I really like what you guys picked. This is looking to be a fun 31 days. Bill, you got your last pick? You know what it is? What's the category? Remind me.
Force Watch.
Fuck. Save the best for last,
Awesome.
I guess, huh? God damn it. I've been not dreading, but I know his Force Watch is going to be something.
Awful.
Let's just say
It's a Marion Dora film.
you have to watch
Oh,
it on effed
no.
up movies. It is not Marion Dora,
no.
but Force Watch. This one was literally difficult for me because we
You want to pick all of
have
them.
seen so many fucking movies together that literally the only movies that I could think of that that I've seen would want to watch again and you guys haven't seen are all fucked up movies. And I had a long list of fucked up movies to make you guys to watch, and I landed.
Was it a random
On.
chance, or how'd you narrow it down to 1?
I narrowed it down to 3, and I'm narrowing it down to 1 literally at this moment.
Do you
I
need a
wasn't
D20?
Sure. No, I'm sure now. Looking at the other ones,
You're
I'm
sure now?
Do you want to see the list of what we've got leading into it?
No,
No?
because
Tell us.
there's nothing. It's all going to be erased from your mind when we get to 2001 Takashi Miike's Visitor Q.
Oh, yes!
This
Okay,
mo-
Jesus Christ.
This movie is frequently near the top of the most fucked up or disturbing movies ever made, and it is fucking nuts.
Isn't it a black comedy? I'm not joking.
Yes.
That's not a Midsummer
This movie is
That wasn't a joke.
fucking.
joke. I know.
This
And I'm not making a joke of it
movie
now.
is funny in like the wow. I can't believe I just laughed at that. Like I can't believe he made that funny.
So let me tell you a quick story about this. When I was like 13 years old, maybe 15, somewhere in that area, me and a bunch of friends, we would always go with his family camping down in Southern Oregon on this river, do whitewater camping for like a week every year for like the entire time through middle school and high school. And one year we were wandering around as we do after night when all the parents went to bed, and we were like smoking weed and trying to meet other campers, and we were kids and whatnot. And we met these guys who were probably in their early 20s, burning fire, smoking fucking weed that let us like burn them out, and they burned us out, and they had like mushroom chocolates, and they were like the cool fucking older campers that
Yeah.
would let us party with them every night after their parents went to, or our parents went to bed or whatever. And we started talking about horror movies, and this one guy was just like, yo, tell him about that fucked up movie. What did we see not long ago? And you got to remember, this is like 2005, 2004. And he's like, yo, you ever seen this movie called Visitor Q? And so this has been like this mythical movie built up in my mind forever. And this is like 2004, 2005, and maybe I wasn't that internet savvy or didn't care, but I never like Googled it or sought it out. And it was always just like that war story movie I would tell, like, oh, we got to watch that thing, because he told me about some of the highlights, and I don't want to ruin it because it's like fucked up. I was like, what is this movie? And this is how I just thought the world saw J-horror. And so I've been chasing it down forever. I meet fucking Bill, and I'm like, oh, Visitor Q. He's like, yeah, Mike, that's my fucking boy. You ever watch it? And I'm like, yeah, I've seen these. He's like, you gotta watch Visitor Q. You've been on my ass for 3 years. Like, dude, you watch Visitor Q? You gotta watch Visitor Q. So that's my little...
This movie's fucking nuts. I have no idea what in your mind you think it's gonna be or what it's about, and I just telling you it's not.
I think it's gonna be about incest and like
Nope.
And like
Actually, yeah.
and like lactating.
Yeah.
Lactating,
Crying.
Japanese breasts and fucking family members. And it's gonna be funny somehow, and it's probably gonna be 2.5 hours long and Mike.
Boring.
It's not that long. It's definitely, I don't know exactly the runtime, but it's definitely less than 2 hours. But yes, it does have incest and a lot of lactating breasts. It's nuts.
Huzzah.
And I will throw out a little content warning for this one. This is a very disturbing film. This is not meant for many people. There's lots of
Sexual violence.
triggering things and sexual violence and things of that nature. I mean, you have to go to effedupmovies.com to watch this movie.
EFFED.
So I assume if you're going to that website and you're looking around that website and you find Visitor Q and you still want to watch it, this movie's probably for you. But
on.
most people are going to go to effedupmovies.com and just see the homepage and be like, nope.
Nope.
Probably.
But
It's not for many.
it's interesting, and I'm interested to see what you guys think and how much of it we can talk about on air.
Do one long bleep.
Better or worse than Gozu?
Better.
Okay, that was your last year's Mike movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. We'll talk about it.
Sure. Okay.
It's more entertaining. Gozu's definitely a better film.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
It's hot outside. All right.
Ooh.
30 is the number we have landed on. That's the final pick before we announce movie 31. How will Halloween Blitz end? Before we find that out, we're going to find out what the final pick is. Did you get your movie, Rob?
I did.
Go ahead. What is it?
It's a backup, but it's still from the same production company. It is the 1974 Captain Kronos Vampire Hunter by the Hammer Films, directed by Brian Clemens.
All right.
Captain Kronos Vampire Hunter.
It is streaming on Canopy. So local libraries, yo.
Support them.
That is my period piece.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Period piece.
How are we going to end it?
Halloween? How are we going to end it?
Yeah, how
Yeah.
would we like end
What's a good end to Halloween?
Halloween ending? Or if it just ends.
Does it just end?
Well, it's got to die sometime, right?
It's got to die tonight.
Not tonight.
Well,
The
That's
Halloween
31st.
night. That's what we'll be saying on Halloween. Evil dies
It died.
tonight.
Evil
What are we
died.
saying on Halloween night?
Evil dies
Evil
tonight.
died tonight.
Evil died tonight.
Evil died tonight.
What we're going to say is, it's back. Evil died tonight.
Okay,
That's right, folks.
that sounds like something Laurie Strode might say.
Oh,
Would you fuck Laurie Strode if she was the donkey from Shrek, voiced by Charlie Murphy, Eddie Murphy?
Sure. Wait, what? Is it a? Can it talk?
Yeah, it can talk, but it has like dick safe teeth.
Can it,
Whoa.
Whoa.
the donkey?
Yeah, the donkey.
Can it consent?
It's Laurie Strode. It can consent.
Wait, it's Laurie Strode, but it sounds like Eddie Charlie Murphy.
Yeah, Eddie Charlie Murphy.
And the body's a donkey?
And the body is donkey.
Yeah,
It's
I'm in
actually it's just Donkey from
Shrek.
Shrek.
Shrek. It's Donkey from Shrek. What does this
Donkey
have to
from
do with
Shrek.
Laurie Strode?
It's Laurie Strode.
It's a show, Shrek.
It has Laurie Strode's mannerisms, memories, thoughts, hopes, desires, wants, and dreams.
Okay, here's the
fears.
most important question about this then. Does Michael know that this donkey is Laurie?
Yeah, but he's stuck in your dreams.
Sucky?
Stuck.
Okay, so we're confusing Michael and Freddy,
Freddy.
but we have to assume that Michael's coming for Laurie. So that means if I'm in proximity to Laurie, I'm in danger. Everybody knows if you fuck in these movies, you are
You
dead.
die.
I cannot, in good conscience, fuck Laurie Strode, donkey, dick safe mouth ever,
To
wet
death.
butthole, Charlie Eddie Murphy, robot.
It's a pretty salient answer.
What's the last movie? I'm tired.
The last movie
Is
is
Halloween Ends.
Halloween Ends.
That's how Halloween's gonna end.
2022.
David Gordon Green. That's going to be, John Carpenter's classic Halloween. Michael Myers, Laurie Strode. We
Oh.
talked about it. Loomis. Fucking Danny McBride. The Righteous Gemstones. Eastbound and Down. All those other fucking
All
movies.
those guys.
We could talk about it. We don't have time. It's late. The Waffle House is closing up. Never, but
Never.
they want us out.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
We're going to have to tip
We've
them.
overstayed our
We're going
welcome.
to tip pretty well.
Anyone want to talk about honorable mentions, stuff they almost picked, or
I did not have any backups with me. I deleted all the backups that I had written in my phone, but some of the
Fair
ones that I was
enough.
thinking about picking were Critters for my
Okay.
creature feature. I also thought about picking a 2016 kaiju movie called Shin Godzilla, which is kind of filmed like Cloverfield, but it actually
Yeah.
presents Godzilla as like a terrifying unknown monster. It's like origin story Godzilla. It's a Japanese
That's
movie
fine.
also. First Japanese Godzilla movie in like 15 or 20 years, I think, when it came out.
Nice.
That was a fun one. It's not streaming anywhere. And then the movie that I thought about picking for ghost movies that might end up being its own pod was The Others, but that's
Good
not
one.
streaming.
I almost did Poltergeist for that, and I was almost like that should maybe be its own pod as well if we get to it.
Haunting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to do Queen of the Damned for based on a book, but it's not streaming anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And for my period piece, I was going to do Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, but that's not streaming anywhere either.
Is that Hammer?
No, but
Oh, okay.
but Twins of Evil is,
Oh, okay.
and I wanted to do that. For Vampire, I also had Subspecies, which I'd never heard of.
Oh, that's supposed to be fucking
Yeah, it's supposed
sick.
to be really good.
I
Who
think
does
that
the
was on my
effects in
list when I had
Subspecies?
5, and then I had to cut it down to 3.
That's
for-
That's Charlie Band, isn't it? Subspecies.
You tell me.
He's the fucking man. if
But
it is.
at Slasher, I was going to do Sleepy Hollow, but it's not streaming anywhere either.
I was gonna do Sleepy Hollow for my period piece.
Nice.
Actually,
It's a really good one.
I almost did High Tension for Slasher.
It's really good too. It's a good pick.
I haven't
Because
seen
I know
High
my Cal
Tension.
hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
And Popcorn.
Yeah.
And Popcorn.
And popcorn. That's really fucking funny that you said that like that. Yeah, Subspecies is a Charlie Band movie. It looks fucking horrible and fun and so much fun. It's full moon. Oh yeah, that might be one to visit. I think there's like 8 of those movies too. Subspecies.
Holy shit. Well,
Full Moon. They did Puppet Master, so you know they're big fans of sequels.
yeah. Read that cash cow.
Yeah.
Well, Elmers, we got to settle our checks up and clean up and get
the
packed
hay.
up and then hit the hay. And,
Yeah.
we got
I got a union suit to squeeze into, and I might not be the only one.
Big enough for 2. You want to give a refresher on next week, the first 5 movies, what they're going to be?
Yeah, so next week, Elmers, we will be posting the first 5 of these 31 movies because we're going to watch a movie every day, and then each week we're going to come back and talk about the movies that we watched that week. So the first episode will cover movies Ring, Noriko's Dinner Table, A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night, From Hell, and the Toolbox Murders.
Fuck.
So that's going to be
That's-
3 Ford movies, one of which is in black and white. Then a
That's-
fucking long movie that's
Honestly,
a drama.
That's a good ass week. I'm not even fronting.
Toolbox
That
Murders.
sounds tight.
Yeah? You're into that?
I'm into this
Are
week.
we gonna rate the
This is
weeks
gonna be a-
after?
Yeah. Why not?
The week.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
In
Give it-
addition to the individual movies.
Sure.
Sure, yeah. We'll
The
do
next
that.
week is going to be Behind the Mask, The Loved Ones, Nosferatu, Blade, Hotel Transylvania, A Field in England, Only Lovers Left Alive. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. After that,
Wait, how many movies did you just say?
7. Because it'll be 1 week later.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause we're going to do that
Yeah.
a lot. Then we're going to do fucking A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dracula 3D, Rigor Mortis, Vamp, Ernest Scared Stupid, Shadow of a Vampire, Stanford Prison Experiment, Snowtown, and the Camilla movie.
That week is crazy. That week is
nuts.
wild.
That week is
That week
insane.
sucks.
It's got Ernest.
That week sucks. I'm calling it.
Then whatever happened to Baby Jane, Uzumaki, the Batman versus Dracula, the creature from the Black Lagoon, uninvited Changeling visitor Q.
What?
That's an insane week.
Honestly,
we got
the-
Batman and Mike and the uninvited and Universal Monsters in the same week.
Honestly, the first week sounds pretty solid, and then the rest are just nuts. That's good though.
It's good.
Variety.
It's good popcorn. What about? Is that the last one?
That's it.
No, well, then we got
Halloween
Captain
Ends.
Kronos,
Oh.
Vampire Hunter, Halloween Ends, and to be honest, once we go off air, I'm going to have to figure out what the movie between 25 and 29 that I missed was because I forgot to write one down. So,
No, let's do that. Let's figure that out.
yeah,
on
let's figure
air.
it out. Okay. I got Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, Uzumaki, The Batman versus Dracula, and then okay, so that's Rob. And then I picked The Creature from the Black Lagoon. You picked Uninvited. What'd you pick after? Oh, wait, we skipped you. What was your last pick? What's your vampire movie?
My vampire movie is The Hunger.
That's what I didn't write down. Okay,
1983.
so the last week is The Hunger, Captain Kronos, Vampire Hunter, Halloween Ends.
Nice.
All right. This
Okay,
is going to be
cool.
a month.
Yep, it's a whole month. 31 days.
That's a whole month.
All right. Well, let's get the fuck out of here, guys.
Good one. You fucking idiot. Jesus Christ.
Hey, come on, this kids. That's like
Yeah, there's kids at this
It's
Waffle
a
House at
Waffle
1 a.m.
House at 1 a.m.
There's
Those kids
kids here
shouldn't
that
be
get
there.
beat when they
Those
leave
kids
here.
probably sell drugs.
2 kids.
Hey, kids, you got drugs?
Are you drunk? Yeah, they're
Hey,
drunk.
you think if those kids have drugs, we need to wrap this up and go.
All right.
Is that Touch Tunes or an ATM?
That is a Coinstar.
All right, next week. Tune in next week. We're reviewing a bunch of movies that are crazy.
Ring, no cruise dinner table, you're welcome alone tonight from hell and Toolbox
Thank
Murders.
you.
Pull up with us, watch 2 films. Come on, watch 2 films. If you scared, don't come over here. 13th Elm.